the channel, we revisit the Monsterverse once again, this time with our old friend Godzilla and Wonder Woman from DC McFarlane Toys.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC Multiverse Monsterverse unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got Wonder Woman and Godzilla once again. But for all your DC Monsterverse needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. Exactly where I got this one, at jaystoysandgames.com. And Godzilla, we've seen him in the Monsterverse once before, and now we're seeing him again. You got to get the most out of your molds. We know how Todd from the couch does it. But the superstar of this set is the Wonder Woman, a bit more classic Wonder Woman than we've received. Obviously, we got a DC Collector's Edition. Was that like Series 1 way back when? A year, 2 years ago? What is time? Once again, we got her, but she is the star of this. This is the one people are wanting. Crazy how hard it is to get a really good Wonder Woman from McFarlane. But we know, we've talked about it a lot lately with McFarlane losing the license the end of next year. They're going to re-release. They're going to put some of this stuff out. They want all the money before things are said and done. I think if you do pass in this Wonder Woman, you'll have other chances in 2026. We'll see what happens. But we know what will happen in this review is we're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And as you can see, big box on this one. Much like Kong and Batman, Superman and Godzilla before it, we got Wonder Woman and Godzilla. Same exact Godzilla looks like with some paint differences, as you can imagine. But big, heavy set here, looking very good, looking very nice. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. All a triple threat match, always dangerous. Let the lights in on the front. Same thing kind of on the side over here. What's it say? DC Justice League versus Legendary Monsterverse is what it says on that one. And then you got the split image there of Godzilla and Wonder Woman ready to square off, of course. An age-old battle. Of course, those two feuding for many a years, as we know. Can I get them out of the package? Big, heavy package on this one. Man, there it goes. Nothing in there, right? Nope, nothing. See you later, heave-ho. Goodbye. And oh my gosh, you can smell the paint here. Fresh from the factory is what we got going on. We're going to try to pop everything out of there. There's a Wonder Woman mini and large version, so we'll get back to that. And then we'll dive into Godzilla and his cards and everything else. But let me take this offline, get all this taken out, and we'll be back talking all things Wonder Woman and Godzilla. All right, let's dive into the Monsterverse 2-pack. Let's start it off with the card. How about? See what's going on, dare I say. See what all the fuss is about. And oh my gosh, War and Peace back here. What are we doing? The cataclysmic crossover event of the year, dare I say a generation, Todd McFarlane, is here as the DC Universe clashes with Legendary Monsterverse in Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong. Clark Kent is enjoying a night off with a very important dinner planned with his girlfriend, Lois Lane, when the entire city shudders under the weight of the monstrous Godzilla, who emerges from the bay. What started as a routine clash between the Justice League and the Legion of Doom, all hawk and animal, formidable foes, as we know, takes a dangerous turn when the wall between worlds is breached, with Godzilla, Kong, and the Monsterverse emerging on DC's Earth. What ensues will be a brawl of unprecedented scale and destruction. Now, that might have been the same readout on the other ones, too. I can't remember. It's been a while. It's about 100 unboxings ago, Todd McFarlane. Maybe 1,000 at this point. Who knows? A lot of unboxings between the channels. 4 videos every day. Hardest working man in show business. The new James Brown. Since James Brown passed away, he gave me his cape. Perfect for cape season. Perfect for a DC collector stand. Seen it before. We'll see it again. We get the Truth Lasso of Doom. You got to have this with Wonder Woman. I don't know if she could throw this on Godzilla or not, but it is all nice and wrapped up, and that's the way it's going to stay. I'm not going to unwrap this one. That's how it's going to be for me. Then we get 2 Wonder Woman figures here. We saw it with Batman. We saw it with Superman. Now we see it here. It is the small page puncher variety Wonder Woman. and it's just Wonder Woman shrunken down here. So it makes sense. You're taking on Godzilla. This is going to be the height differences here. So not a bad piece of business. Not necessarily for me. Not something I really need in my collection. This goes in my accessory bin. That's where I put these ones. But cool for what it is. You do get articulation on the arm. A little bit of movement on the head. No waist, but the legs do go up, back and forth. So a decent detail, no doubt about it, but not something I really need. But one thing I do need in my life is another Wonder Woman figure. And we've talked about it. Todd McFarlane from the couch over here has made it very hard to get a classic style Wonder Woman in our collection. This is another one where, okay, now we have access to it, but you got to pay $80 and you got to get a Godzilla with it. So I am pretty sure we're going to see on eBay a lot of Godzillas for sale. So if you're after Godzilla and that's all you need, might want to look to eBay. You can probably get him pretty cheap because I think a lot of people are going to keep the Wonder Woman and some will sell just the Wonder Woman. But quite the figure right here. I don't know if it's super classic Wonder Woman, but it's classic enough to get by. And we'll do a little comparison here in a second. But you got the tiara with the star on it, gold looking good. I can see this for Wonder Woman's face. She's had a few different looks over the years. Got the black hair looking good. Looks like Wonder Woman enough. You got those bare shoulders going on. She's got the top here. You got the gold. You got the red. You got the blue throughout the outfit. It's playing the Wonder Woman hits here. You got the forearm guards together. You got a little bicep band. You got the Wonder Woman belt. You got the skirt here in the blue and gold trim. Looking very nice. Got the gold knee pads here. The red boots. I will say a little too loose in the ankle department here. And I like my women loose, that's for sure, but not in the ankle department. And we got two very loose ankles on here. So I can see putting her on a stand and you totally get one of those kind of things where she just falls over on you. So your mileage may vary, but a little looser than I would like it to be. Should be a little tighter down there. Arms all the way around for us. You do get a little bit of butterfly, bicep cut, and the arm will come off if you really want it to. Maybe put it in Godzilla's mouth, not sure, but just a simple move of the bicep, off came the arm. So don't like that. Don't like that, Todd from the couch. What are we doing? What are we doing? Quality control issues. Not a big fan of that, but it's not broken. It pops back in. It's not falling out. But if you get too twisty-turny with it, it's going to pop out. Once again, yes, I know, Todd. Disclaimer, your mileage may vary, but I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Double-jointed pinned elbows on this one. Still don't like that. Hands back and forth, side to side. She's got the gripping hand right here. She's ready to go. And then she's got a fist of fury on the other side. So punches and bunches coming your way if you're not careful. Hula hoop up there at the top. No traditional waist. You got the lasso holder on the side as well if you need to lock it in there. Big old Wonder Woman splits if you need it. Ready to go. Legs go up. Double jointed pin knees. Then you got those super loose ankles back and forth, side to side. Yeah, I just don't like those loose ankles. And then you do get the toe articulation. Gotta have the toe articulation. We know how that goes as well. And I am sure she is going to fit on a stand. Why would she not? DC McFarlane stand, once again, already fighting me with these ankles. I don't know. Is she going to stand? What do you know? I don't know. I don't like it, Todd. Too loose in the ankle department. There we go. You just got to get her to stand just right. And I did have another Wonder Woman laying around. Oh, right here off to the side. DC Collector's Edition Wonder Woman. Maybe more of what we think of still. I don't know. The head sculpt I like better on this one. I like the body proportion size more on this one. So, I don't know. It truly is choose your own Wonder Woman adventure. And she's just like Batman, Superman, and all the other heroes. She's got multiple different looks over the years that, you know, you may like, you may not like. But I know one thing I don't like is those loose ankles. I also got another Wonder Woman hanging out here. There's another one right there. The original edition of Wonder Woman, if that's more your speed. But now we're going to turn our attention over to Godzilla. Got to say, this Wonder Woman disappoints a little bit. I know a lot of people are hoping to get their Wonder Woman. Well, some quality issues on mine with the arm and the ankles. I don't know. But now we're turning our attention over to Godzilla, and I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I'm rocking to Iron Maiden somewhere in time. I'm putting on track deja vu, because we've been here with this Godzilla, but now he's got a fancy blue paint job on the spike. So he's all charged up. He's ready to blast something out of his mouth, some like atomic gas or atomic ray. Would have been nice to have an attachment of that to put in there for a little extra pizzazz, is what it is. But he's got the scaly skin throughout. You got the bumps, the bruises maybe possibly as well. Claw hands down there. You got the small Godzilla head at the top, but we have seen this before. The big difference is obviously all the blue here, and you do got a little bit of blue throughout on the scaly skin on this one. Now, tail just plugs in like normal. You do get a little bit of bendy wire in that tail. So you can see you can move it like so. Obviously, a shelf killer if there ever was one. This is a big figure to be putting on your shelf. I still don't know where I'm going to put this one. I actually put the other one with my Universal Monsters, Godzillas, and stuff outside of my DC stuff. But now that I got two, they're forcing me to put it in my DC collection. I don't know where this will exactly go. But he does look good. I like that a whole lot. Big, long tail. Not quite my Godzilla. My Godzilla is a little bit longer in the neck, a little bit bigger head. This one, a little bit small in that department there. You do get arm articulation, at least I thought you did. Oh my gosh, there we go. Jeez, stiff as a board, but you do get the articulation, you get the leg articulation, but not a lot of movement out of this guy here. It is kind of is what it is. More statue than action figure in a lot of ways, but man, it's a big boy, a shelf killer. And as I mentioned, we got the other one a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know what it's been, probably not even a year ago. But we did get the regular edition, and once again, like I said, same exact body, same everything on this one. Forgot to mention the jaw, a little bit movable. You know I like that, but really comes down to how do you prefer your Godzilla? Do you like it charged up? This feels like 90s, 2000s Godzilla. This feels, well, 90s, but a little bit more classic to me. To me personally, but man, two Godzillas in my collection, never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. Especially with this model here from McFarlane Toys. Not terrible, not bad, not great either, but it is a big, big boy. This is a big pack, and for 80 bucks, seems about right. I know a lot of people don't like the price point, but this is a lot. This is heavy. This is a big figure. Wonder Woman, she normally costs probably $30 on her own or more, so I don't know. It's hard to justify some of these days, but an okay pack. Maybe I'd be more excited if it was a different monster, but I'm not sure. Was it just Kong and Godzilla? That's what it says in the title. So you can't just shoehorn another monster in here, can you? Could you put the Loch Ness Monster in? I'd be here for that. But it's got to get the most out of your molds. I hope we don't, but I wouldn't be shocked to see a Kong repaint, maybe a battle-damaged one. I could see them doing that in the future. I guess we'll wait and see. But Wonder Woman, probably the star for most in this set. Quality issues on mine. Your mileage may vary. But what's your thoughts on Wonder Woman and, I almost said Kong, Godzilla. I don't want to offend this guy. And Godzilla, is this worth a pickup to you? Pass, long game, no game? I don't know if I want these in my collection game. Let me know in the comments down below. And you made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you. Yes, it's true, there's more content to be had over on Patreon and YouTube channel memberships. Check it out if you want to see some more. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is my name of my podcast each and every Tuesday, The Kyle Peterson Show, available wherever podcasts are found, videocast on YouTube. So for Godzilla and Wonder Woman 2, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
We're going to the end of the line.